Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of Love After Lockup, Season 2, Episode 47 and 48. Okay. I am in the living room. Strategic. The word of the day is strategic. So we see Megan. The lighting is bad, but we're here. We see Megan. She's singing. I don't know why. This is episode last week that I missed. She said that she and Michael have had the dream of singing. They're singers. They sing, or, musicers. And she hasn't heard from Michael in about 3 weeks. She doesn't know what's going on, so she calls his mother. His mother is like, no, I don't know. I don't want to keep up with him. I don't know the man. Never heard of him. I don't know him. And I ain't even trying to keep up with him. So she's like, oh, okay, I just thought, like he was maybe in an unsavory situation. But, okay. Carolyn, Michael's mother, says that she doesn't want to get involved in the fuckery. So she hangs up. So that's it. Oh, very quickly, Cheryl and Josh. Cheryl and Josh are done, okay? He was late to go see a house. He said, I'm tired of arguing. She says, I was good for you while you were in prison. I'm not good for you now. He says, split bitch, which I found really disrespectful. And they've been broken up for a month. And I really never noticed how many people put their parents smack dab in the middle of their relationships. Like, can you not? Like, Brittany done got a damn puppy. Oh, that's the end of their story. Brittany done got a damn puppy. I'm talking fast because I said my husband, I'm in the living room, and when he walk in, he gonna be like, and I don't want to cut it out. I just want to get this over with. So, Brittany gets a puppy for whatever reason. She said because she wanted to. She felt like they needed someone to play with in the house. Marcelino says that in Brittany's mind, he's winning. He's riding high. He has it all together, but he doesn't. He doesn't. I should have talked about these people and then talked about episode. But I did talk about Megan, and Megan wasn't featured. So we're going to talk about episode that's last week, and then we're going to talk about the continuation episode of this week, okay? He says that, Brittany thinks that he's flying high, that he's winning, but he's not really winning, and he doesn't want to, tell her that. So he just going, ride in the shadows, and the dog is very expensive. She says it's not very expensive. I'm like an animal is extremely expensive, Brittany. Then we see her saying that she gave herself a tattoo with a stapler, a sharpened stapler, and ink, toothpaste. She made toothpaste, or she used toothpaste, water, and crushed pencil lead. And gave herself a tattoo. So, that's cool. Marcelino says that he's lost about a few $1,000s, which is a couple mortgage payments. That's deep, bro. That's deep. So in the next episode, which I titled episode 3, I don't know, we see Marcelino. He's pulling up to someone's house. They make it seem all suspicious. The lady, I don't know if she had on a bra or anything, but I'm just like, whoa, ma'am. Brittany can admit that Marcelino may be stressed out about everything. And then as she's playing with her son and the puppy is over there asleep, she gets a call. And it's a call from Cousin James. Now, Cousin James is where Marcelino said that he was going to go. He said that he was going to go see Cousin James, okay? So he goes to see Cousin James, supposedly. But actually, he's going to see the lady, AJ, the poker coach. So he's like, yo, you know where Marcelino is? And Brittany was like, I'll call you back. So she calls Marcelino. Marcelino's phone is off. She says, Marcelino has always told me that he's a trusted person. He has always told me that he's shown me, not told me, he's shown me with his actions that he's a trustworthy person, that he says what he's going to do and he does it, that when he says he's going to be somewhere, he is there. And this got me a little bit fucked up. Now this got me fucked up. Okay. They were playing poker, and then the poker lady coach was like, you gotta admit to yourself that you suck. And he was like, I don't suck. And she was like, and I'm like, girl, I don't know, that just really annoyed me, because I'm like, bitch, you don't know me like that. You suck. Girl, like, that is so just negative. Anyway, I guess she was a poker coach, but I think that she's a life coach. She told him that, he will never be a good poker player if he's trying to chase the highs in life or in poker, the good hands, the hands that make you feel good, the big fishes, and that he will never be a good poker player until he looks himself straight in that mirror and he says, you know what? That was a bad hand. I played that hand like crap. That's what he needs to do. And Marcelino said, yeah, you right. I do pat myself on the back. And then that was the end. So we see, who do we see? Oh my God. We see Tracy and Clint. Y'all, we see Tracy and Clint. Did you hear me? 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 We see Tracy and Clint. I don't even want to talk about it. Tracy is gone. They come into the house. The producers just walk into the house. Clint, they like, where's Tracy? He like, she took the dog. She took the car. She left. She not answering the phone. Then she calls and she like, I don't want to go to rehab. And he's like, this is not going to bode well for her in the eyes of the judge. And I don't want to see this no more. I don't want to see Tracy and Clint. You can't tell me that Clint is not on Tracy's side of life. And you can't, Tracy don't even want to go get help. Like, I mean, in these 2 episodes, she didn't want to go get help. And then in the episode from last night, she talking about bring the dope. Bro, what the fuck? She said, you really want me to come home? And he was like, yeah, because Clint said you only get one goddess in life. Okay. And then she like, bring the dope. And he like, I can't do it. Then he flushed the dope down the toilet, but he don't take it out of and he showed it. Bro, they're showing dope on television at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock at night on WeTV. What type of work? He said this is what it looks like. Why on earth? Why on earth would I want to know what it looks like? So he calls his mother. She says, she's made your life bad, Clint. And he says that he has to agree with her. And she's selfish. So that's the end of their story. Was this a season finale? It felt very, very season finale-ish. I'm very happy that I did wait that I didn't watch the episodes until right now, because the episode from last week was just all a precursor to what was going on now. And it's like, come on. I need the real shit. Okay. Are we going to talk about, let's talk about Tony and Angela, because it was very easy. Tony is blindfolding Angela, leading her to some crap that he done put together, trying to get her to trust him again so he can go meet up with his prostitutes. He made a dinner on a platform. He put her on a dress. The dress was not flattering at all. And that's why you can't really trust a man to dress you, because unless, he's a stylist or he has the eye. I will tell you that Tony, fat face Tony, does not have the eye. Okay. So, she says that she's learned so much about love and life. He says that it's easy loving you. She says it's not so easy loving you. And then guess what they do? Oh, well, you've watched it. They laugh. We're laughing about him cheating on you with prostitutes in the not so distant past. That's what we doing. We laughing because that's a joke, right? It's a joke to go out and to have sex with anyone, and then a prostitute. And now we laughing and joking. We at a point where we can laugh and joke. She starts to cry. She says that literally, I looked down. I looked up. She was, fine, normal. I looked down, was writing. I looked back up. Her face was like this. And okay. She says that she doesn't want to lose him because life is so short. And he says, that he's ready to get married as soon as possible. She says that, she says something, but I can't remember because I didn't write it down. Angela says that looking into his eyes, she knows that he is not a manipulator. That although her family and friends may think that he's not treating her right, he treating her right because she can see it in his eyes. Okay. Then they go to a flower shop, and Tony knows a lot about flowers and wedding terminology and arches, and he wants white and yellow, and Angela's paying for it, and she ain't got no budget. I guess she big ballin', huh? Anyway, that's it. That's it. Are we to the two couples that I want to talk about? Have we talked about? This is why I was kind of okay with missing last week's episode, because nothing happened. Andrea and Lamar. Andrea was like, I found something so bad. It's so bad. Wait till I tell you what it is. Do you want to know what it is? I can't even tell you what it is. You know why? Because it is so bad. It's so bad. I had to get my friend to come over here and pick up my children. I won't talk to my husband because it's so bad, but I won't tell you what it is. And I'm like, bro, we know it's a condom. Okay, we know. We know. But she never said the word condom. So it pissed me off. So that's the end. Literally, the kids and Lamar have a very good relationship. And, I don't know. I'll be very honest with you in saying that Camera Brielle, I do not know. Okay, so no, it's not funny. But when he opened up the jacket, and he said, she said, these, and then she was pushing them all the way around the room that the producers and the camera people and the sound people had to get out. They had to move. It's not funny, okay? It's not funny, okay? It was just, she didn't give him any time to react. She said, immediately, and it was hilarious. I'm sorry, no, it was not funny. It was not funny. So he's like, they aren't mine, they're my brothers. You know that my brother wears this jacket. Then Lamar says some interesting things, okay? If I'm a therapist and I want to get down to the meat and potatoes of the issue, then this is what I'm going to do. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna highlight a couple of phrases that you said that stuck out to me. And one of the phrases that you said was that I don't even wear condoms. And I said, oh, well, and there was no continuation of the statement. Like, I don't wear condoms because I have a wife and we ain't had sex in 2 months. He said, I don't wear condoms. Now, the second thing that you said that got me a little shaky, a little you know, was when you said, and you said this, I have been in prison. I'd been in prison for so long, and I never got caught with anything. Why would I get caught with some condoms around my wife? Well, sir, that's a little bit shaky. That makes me feel as though, I don't know. And Lamar, when Andrea got up, you know, when they were in the confessional, and she was like, I know you got bitches. You be with bitches, you know, or you be having bitches on your Instagram. And she got up and he was like, man, she going crazy over nothing. And he looked at the camera, you know, and I was just like, Lamar, I don't know, Lamar, you know. He called his brother. His brother said, you know, I did have the magnums. I'm so sorry about this. She calls the brother. The only thing that saves him, because he came in with his hat on, Lamar did. The only thing that saved him is because she saw the brother wearing that shirt, wearing that jacket at one point in time. I think she did tell him to go back to LA. And she said that they can't communicate because they always argue. And that really was the end of their story. I don't know. Please tell me if y'all think. I don't know. Tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think that Lamar was doing a little... Or do you believe his story? Or is he still doing a little... But he don't use condoms, so it don't really matter. Okay. So let's get to the bull. Let's get to the kafifi of it all. Okay. Sarah and Michael. Oh my gosh. Sarah is waking up. She texts Michael and she says, yo, what up, Michael? I think we should go to therapy. Michael is with Maria, and Michael says, sure, let's go to therapy. Okay. They go to therapy. Maria says that, you know, everybody just needs to play their part. She knows in her heart that Sarah is not, or that Michael is not in love with Sarah. There's nothing going on between them, you know, that it's all about the kids. Blase, bloom. Okay. So, you know, Maria worries a lot also because she's a woman. So she knows how she thinks, I'm guessing. I don't know because, okay. And, you know, if she sees anything crazy, then she'll confront her. So Michael finally gets to the therapist 30 minutes late. Sarah says that she's been talking to the therapist since she was 15. But that was a contradictory statement to what she said out in the parking lot when she said, I go to the therapist because of you, Michael. And it was like, well, no, I would never go to a therapist for one person. I go to a therapist for a plurality of things, for my life. I am not going to a therapist for any one person in my life, because if I'm going to a therapist for any one person in my life, I should just like get that person out my life, right? No, I don't know. Anyway, so they are there. They're talking to the therapist. He says that he felt disconnected from his father. He says that he didn't understand why his father was in another state. He says that he would take up for his mother. Literally, he's doing the same thing to his children that his father did to him. It's literally circle of life, but like the bad version. Okay, so Sarah's mother passed away at 12 when Sarah was 12, and she's scared that if anything happens to her, then Michael would get the children, and they don't know him. And Sarah says in her confessional that she can kind of grasp how difficult it would be for a child to know that their parent is still around, like on this earth, but not interacting with them. So, she says she would never put ideas in the children's head as far as, you know, the father, Michael doesn't love you. And then Michael says that he actually heard her say to the children, or to Aviana, since she's the one that can comprehend this, that her father does not love her. And she's like, oh, that's crap, that's crap, that's crap. So he says that he just wants to see his children. The therapist says, so what are the steps that you need to take to do that? He says, I don't know, but the next step would be court. And then Sarah says that I have temporary full custody of the girls because I didn't want you to take them out of state. Now, before this, some stuff about Sarah sometimes gives me the cringe because the whole long monologue of it all really reminds me of like The Great Husband is Home. Anyway, like I was saying, her going on these long drawn out soliloquies about like Aviana circled. She was sad and she wanted daddy to be there and she wanted to love her father. And I was just like, bro. And me and her in the parking lot talking about, I'm not the bad guy. You know, I'm not your enemy. I'm not that. And I'm just like, bro, chill out. Like I don't know. She was just doing a lot. Anyway, when he finds out that she has full custody, he is very angry. So he walks out. But then he comes back. So I'm guessing that was in the end of the second, or the end of the 47th episode. And then the 48th episode, the therapist tells him that you can still see her. It's just, you can still see the loss, as I have in my phone. You can still see the children. It's just through her. Then she says that he's here with his new girlfriend. He says, yeah, her name is Maria. She says, oh, that's interesting, because she thought that it was Megan. And she was like, that's crazy. I did see a Maria on his bank statements. And Megan spent like $12,000 and like she's not even here. Bro. Oh, the pettiness, because we all see that Sarah's very petty. Okay, I was last week, and even not last week, 2 weeks ago, and then even last week's episode, I was like, okay, maybe Sarah doesn't love him. Okay, maybe Sarah is starting to be over him. Maybe Sarah's a new woman. Okay, maybe Sarah's just focused on co-parenting, being with her children, living her life. But no, that's not the issue. Do you know that? That's not the issue. She loves him. She wants to be with him. Okay, she says if she ever needs to know how to lie and manipulate, then that's her guy. So Michael says that he just wants a divorce. Sarah says, oh, you want the divorce? The therapist says, what are you waiting on? He says, I'm just waiting on it. Sarah's like, if you want it, you can go get it. And then he says, okay. And then he says in his confessional that he's trying to do things more strategic. Strategic. Today's word is strategic. Strategic. I will say that do I need to talk about more of what happened? After they, got out from therapy, Sarah went on this long soliloquy, thesis, mission statement, whatever, bio, about. She went on this whole long thing of, boom, I'm not your enemy, do you really hate me? Am I really the worst person in the world? Like, I can't do her black accent because I'm just a black woman. Like, I don't have a black accent. So, am I really just the worst person in the world to you? You don't really love me? You don't care about me? Sarah, it would seem as though he doesn't. But anyway, he asks to see the girls. She says yes. He comes over pretty late. Then Aviana asks is he gonna spend the night. Sarah says it's up to daddy, and he says sure. But I don't really know if he's going to spend the night because he told Maria that he was just going to be there for a couple of hours. But then he said that Sarah was going to go out. That's what he told Maria, but Sarah didn't look like she was going to go out. If she was going to go out, then the children were asleep. I guess he was just going to like, not babysit them, but like be there while she was gone. And then anyway, Maria says that she doesn't feel any type of way about Sarah and Michael being in the same house because she knows that love is not there and they aren't together. Okay, they aren't together. So Sarah got Michael to his vulnerable list. If he can say strategic, then I can say vulnerable list. She got him to his most vulnerable list. And, he was really open after therapy, and, he was able to stand there and listen to her talk and, say her long soliloquy, and he had those caring eyes, and, she talked about how crazy it would be if he was there all the time. And then she says, I don't give a fuck. That's my man. That's still my man. And I'm just very lost. I'm very fucking lost. What the fuck? I tried to give yourself the benefit of the doubt. And Sarah's hair should not be in her face like this, okay? That's all I'm going to say. The hair, can we do, like, why is her hair so deep, like, deeply, anyway, look. I can't trust Sarah. I can't trust Michael. I don't care about Megan. I don't care about Maria. I don't care about none of them, okay? I knew that Sarah, was playing a part, but, Sarah, I seen the pettiness. I seen it all come out. And I seen her say, that's my man. That's what she said. That's my man. And she probably gonna have a drink and they probably gonna kiss. They probably ain't gonna kiss. They better not kiss. But Michael said if he wanted to come back, he know at any time that Sarah would let him. And that's so I'm done. That's it. That's the whole Love After Lockup. I did it. I watched the 2 episodes and they were pretty okay. Well, the last one was the best. 90 Day Fiance will be out on Monday-ish. Monday or Tuesday. Since I have to watch 4 hours. And that's going to be difficult for me. But I'm going to try. Okay? So 90 Day Fiance will be out on Monday or Tuesday, and then I will be all caught up with videos. So anyway, if y'all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Everything else you need to know about me will be down below. My name is Brio. I make beats, I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Bye.